Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. Tully Burnalot here, coming to you live in the wonderful, wonderful world of Portugal. It's rainy outside, it's rainy inside, it's rainy every single day. It's finally autumn after the incredibly frickin' late summer we've had. Now, as I wait for the review codes to pour in, cough, cough, I have literally nothing else to do but this. I have exhausted everything. I have no review codes. None. And I've been met with a wall of silence for quite some time now. And it has been incredibly, I wouldn't say irritating, but disappointing would be the proper word. Now, you might be noticing that I'm using a Wellington. I swear I haven't gone nuts. I kind of like this plane. I have no idea why. I just find it is so delightfully bad. Actually, let me just check something here. Customization. Do I have anything? Oh. Because, you know, everything else has camouflages except for the Wellington, because you don't need that. I was actually going to Alt-Tab. I'm so sorry. See, here's the problem I am having with the game. Notice the difference. Did you notice the difference between the Americans and everyone else? Yeah, apparently everyone is playing American now. Gee, I wonder why. And if you go to the tank battles, everyone is playing Russian on arcade, everyone is playing German on realistic. Gee, I wonder why. Now, what shall we pick? Should we go with the torpedo? Should we go with the bombs? Interesting. Yes, very interesting. I am going to pick that one. I am probably going to regret that. And now, for the wonderful part of everyone's day, the Wellington. Oh my god, it's a Lancaster. This is a rare occurrence. I have yet to. Oh my god, there's two Lancasters. Oh Jesus. My god. I'm sorry. I just find this incredibly funny because finding a Lancaster is so rare. I play a lot of British, and even in realistic, finding a Lancaster is exceedingly rare. I'm not going down as they are because, hey, I'm not exactly the best of planes. You could say that I'm pretty much a shit plane right here. Lancaster is not that good. You know, every once in a while you find that one person who will gladly go along with your insanity, and you know what? It's fucking worth it. It is fucking worth it. Oh, Jesus. One day, one day, son, you will grow up to have 4 engines as well. I want to grow up to be just like him. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do voices. Okay, what's going to happen is those two Lancasters are going to hit that base over there, which is the base I normally hit when I do Hokkaido, which is nearly always. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to damage it, because it's going to be gone by the time I get there, so I'm going to have to go for that one. Jesus Christ. I am going to get intercepted in the way. I'm probably going to shoot down whoever the hell comes after me, but, you know, whatever. Because here's the problem. The Wellington and the Lancaster were nighttime bombers. Nighttime bombers. The B-17s were daytime bombers, and it kind of shows, because the B-17 has a shit ton better, more armament, and a much, much better defensive structure. Then again, the Wellington, despite being slightly more fragile than, well, not slightly, relatively more fragile than the B-17, that's the one right there, also had an internal geodesic metal superstructure, which of course isn't modeled in the game. Because if this was modeled in the game, I'd be able to take more than one hit and keep flying. Unfortunately, that's not what happens. Really? You're gonna go... Oh. Oh, he's gonna try and hit that, Really? You gonna come for me? What? What the hell? Did he... Was he seriously gonna go for me? What the hell? Is their entire team composed of B-17s? Holy shit. Oh, he's gonna go... Oh, because the Lancaster has access to 2 4,000-pound bombs. I have access to 1. Which means that a Lancaster can effectively destroy 2 of these bases. I can only destroy 1 and damage the other at best. Yeah, he's gonna blow that. He's gonna blow that one up, isn't he? Yeah. He's gonna drop a second 4,000. Yes, drop a second tall boy. Not tall boy, but what the? Did he drop the bomb? Yep, he dropped the bomb. Damn it. See, it's good to have two Lancasters, because that means that 2 Lancasters can effectively win the game then and there. If you don't destroy the... It's like the B-17. If you don't destroy the Lancaster, then and there, the enemy will basically just lose. Immediately. Oh god. This is bad. This is bad. Please shoot down the Lancaster before you shoot down me. Oh god. Pull up. Pull up. He's gonna drop another one, isn't he? I'm gonna get 0. I'm gonna get nothing. Fucking knew it. Whoa, 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 pull up. Okay. And now it's time for me to enjoy the flight of the Wellington. By which I mean, I literally just, great. This is what happens. This is what I have with the Meteor F3, which is, you're so much worse than everything else in your team. Which means that you're basically gonna get to the fight 5 minutes after everyone else. So by the time you actually get to destroy anything, you'll have nothing to destroy. Which is what happened here. The 2 Lancasters basically destroyed their entire base. And I had nothing to do now. Like, literally. The guy was shot down, wasn't he? Yeah, the guy was shot down, which means I was left alone with 2 bombers. I'm not even at full. With 2 fighters. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do now, because I couldn't destroy anything, because they destroyed it before I did. It also would be fun if the fucking camera would stabilize. This is not how flak works, guys. It might work in movies. It's not how it works here. Like, I very much like to have a stable platform. Thank you very much. I'm gonna get murdered from below, aren't I? Oh shit. Yep, he's gonna go from below because they don't have any belly guns. Unfortunately for them, I can do this! Fuck 'em! Wellington is best plane. This is the stupidest. How did that work? How did that work? How did that work? Oh, of course. And of course my gunner's down because, you know, I have protected vest and very maxed out vitality, but that doesn't actually matter. A 7.7 hits your wing and all of your gunners die, which is exactly what happened here. What the hell am I? What the hell's shooting? Oh, it's the other guy. This is the stupid thing. I very much believe that the flight models in this game are completely random. How did this happen? This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes the Wellington takes a single shot to the tip of the wing and the pilot dies. And then you get those matches where you can be shot at over and over, and you never go down. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? See, this is the efficiency of British bombers. If you don't stop them, they can pretty much win the game. But that's pretty much every single bomber right there. The difference is, British bombers are shit. Because, hey, guess fucking what? Everyone else gets the good bombers, we get the early war models. Because apparently, the model of Lancaster that's available in the game, which is the Lancaster B Mark 333, is a 1942 fucking plane. And it's sometimes even going up against jets. Can you see the problem in that? It's incredibly freaking hard not to say that Gaijin does not give 2 shits about the British. At least the British bombers. And for God's sakes, you have to buy 4 Wellingtons or something. 4? And honestly, they're exactly the same. There's no difference between the different Wellingtons, except for a very slight difference in armament. Whereby, instead of having a dual 7.7 on the back, you have a quadruple 7.7 on the back, which isn't actually going to help, because you still get shot down in 2 fucking hits. Or not. Sometimes you get those matches where nothing happens, and you just get wailed on for months and months, and they eventually just burn to the ground. Okay, so there aren't actually any bases, just ships. That's okay, I can use the ships. I could have brought the torpedoes along, but the torpedoes would not do as much damage as 18 250-pound bombs, provided I actually hit them, which is a pretty big if, considering I'm probably going to get ambushed by every single fighter on their team. Oh god. Let's see, I'm going with Corsair's Spitfire Mark VC, so I probably won't be seeing the Key 84, but I will be seeing the 0, which is a good fucking thing, because I'm loaded with API rounds, armor-piercing incendiary rounds, which means that maybe, just maybe, I'll get lucky and burn them. Sure, you'll kill him. Sure, he'll kill me, but I'll kill him. And see, this is another thing. I honestly think that the flight model, or is a damage model for the Wellington, has been bad from the start and never fixed, because I have pretty much maxed vitality on the gunners, and I have protective vests, and I still have them completely... And at this point, I have maxed vitality on the gunners on this one. Like, if not maxed, then nearly maxed. And I have protective vests, which supposedly protect against flak and cannon rounds. And even machine guns. But that's not what happens. What happens is I get hit in the tip of the wing, like right there, and my gunners die, and I can't actually defend myself. I mean, this guy right here is exposed in this dome, right? It is exactly as fragile as you would expect. I take a hit anywhere, and my gunners die, making me defenseless and open to more attacks. It's a snowball. Meanwhile, you'd be hard-pressed to do anything to the B-17's bombers, gunners, because Jesus fucking Christ. I once emptied 300 cannon rounds into a left wing of a B-17. Nothing happened. I burned his engines, he trailed smoke everywhere. Did he crash? Fuck no. Real life, a single well-placed cannon round could basically tear apart the wing. And that's sometimes what happens. Which is why I honestly believe that the damage models are completely random. Because sometimes you hit someone in one place, and then they just go down immediately. Other times, you just hit them in the same place over and over, nothing happens. It's a bit freaking weird. Maybe that's how they reacted in real life? I don't know. I mean, I would assume that a plane that was mechanically consistent in between different models would behave consistently. Not I shoot this Wellington now on the tip of the wing, pilot dies, and then I just shoot him literally everywhere but the cockpit. No one dies. A bit weird. Not to mention, you see those gunners on the side? Yeah, totally useless. These gunners, completely useless. You have a very nice wide range from here to here. See? But if you go down, if you go top, there's nothing there. You have a very nice side-by-side thing, which doesn't really matter, because it's a 7.7. And 7.7s, frankly, just don't do anything. Let's see if I can actually let's see if I can actually level bomb these guys from here. It's gonna be a bit hard. Especially considering the Wellington does tend to wobble a bit, but I think I can make it. Suddenly feeling the urge to adopt a very stereotypical posh British accent and start calling out coordinates. Which I will not, because I like you too much. Let's see here, that's a cargo ship. It's the cargo ship, that's a destroyer. Let's see if I can handle this thing properly. That, my friend, is a cargo ship. I'm going right for it. Maybe a 250-pounder will be enough. Who knows? That will probably be a miss. Okay, that is a destroyer. Come on. Line up the shot. Damn it. Oh, come on! Screw you! Screw you, Zero! Screw you and everything! Screw you and everyone ever loved. Oh, okay. Thought it was a cargo ship. It'll be a lot easier if I can actually see. See, there we go, pilot dead. Can't actually do anything now. Because here's the issue: is the fact that the Wellington is a very early war nighttime bomber, which I can't actually do anything with. I see. Sometimes I get shot once. Did that guy ram me? Oh, I am firing the Key 84 because fuck logic. You ain't gonna get me. I love how, like, most of the times I get completely wrecked in a single shot. Oh, there we go. Oh, the plane burned down. It didn't actually die. Oh, wonderful. Oh, this is just fucking wonderful. I didn't even get the destroyer. Fucking ridiculous. As you can see, the Wellington is a very shit plane, which can be explained by the simple fact the Wellington isn't in fact a daytime bomber. The Wellington was an early war, very early war, nighttime bomber that was consistently escorted by fighters. Whereas in the game, it's going up against very late war, sometimes even post-war fucking planes, and with probably no escorts. Just another thing in the line, just another entry in the line of bad Gaijin decisions. As you can see here, 4 Wellingtons that pretty much don't actually change. Oh dear. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and please stay tuned into the next video, which will probably be Monday. Yesterday I did have a problem with the train. The train actually blew the fuck up. Not blew the fuck up, but the train got stuck. We got stuck in the tracks, and It was hot, it was sweaty, it was horrible, and frankly I got home with not a mind to do anything but actually sleep. Actually. Yes, I'm doing that on purpose now. So thank you for tuning in, and please stay tuned into the next video, which will probably be an actual game, not this game. Goodbye.